Let's just have a nice, relaxing time. Because we all need it sometimes. I don't know what Ansel is. I've never activated it. I never will. I will remain without answers. So, it sounds like that our relaxing boating trip is going on in the middle of a storm. But that's okay. Let's just go straight north. And we're going for about 3 hours, so just before Midders will be when we end this one. Hopefully we'll make a nice chunk in all these... What do you call them? What's the word? You know, map points, map locations, and the map. Gotta do them. Can't not do them. That's not possible. I'm not putting up with that. When you commit to playing a video game, you commit to playing that video game. We don't skimp over it. We don't make a mess of things. We play. So here come the sirens, although we're not at our location yet. These are just random sirens. And they get the boat. You don't have to apologise, and you didn't vanish. It's all good. I'm happy to see you. I've had enough of this nonsense. There we go. You remember how to dive. Even with a killer whale, it's pretty dark down here. Hope you're doing well so far, and I'm sorry that you've had a bad day. Geralt doesn't even care. And now we're heading off to... Let's go there. Let's go northeast. Something gonna try and... There we go. None of that. Or that. It's a bit of a shame, really. When this game started out, it seemed exceptionally well balanced, but now there are just so many ways to outlevel the hell out of everything. I get the feeling that when we finally do get to the main story, it's going to be a little bit like that ProZD video. There we go. You can eat sand, young man. And ye. It's a shame there seems to be absolutely no background music in the sea. Ooh, my inventory's full. We're going back to land, everybody. Fiend decoction. What's the quickest way to get to land? I reckon it's to go to the old watchtower or Karamlut. I'm going to say Karamlut because that old watchtower looks like it's behind an annoying mountain area. Go, Geraldo. Here's another one of those deceptive whales. They look really cool until you're drinking a potion that lets you see better underwater. And also lets you see just how much they cheaped on that effect. Oops, let's not break our boat now. Come on, let's not make the boat hilariously slow for the last bit of this journey. There's no need for that. See Geralt diving headfirst into a rock there. Because he's always been Mother's special boy. Up we go. Hornwort. The horny wart. Hi, Roach. I didn't realise I'd left you abandoned on an island. Oh well, you'll forgive me. As we go to Caer Trolda Harbour. Yes. So, everything in Skellige seems pretty much the same low level when I'm exploring it. Which leads me to believe that the reason I was finding those random pockets of really high level things in Velen must be because of the expansion packs. The expansion packs are designed for higher level characters, and I'm assuming that those, like map points, must have been added in those packs. That's the only way I can make sense of it, because I've not found any high level areas in Skellige yet. I forgot how much this stash is beginning to lag. Did they not expect you to use it to stash vast amounts of goods? Because that's what you do in open world RPGs. Maybe at some point when I'm not streaming I should just go on like a big sell-a-thon to empty this out a bit. Though I wouldn't even say it's that stuffed. Come on, we're nowhere near like the Skyrim ideal. 30 stamina's bullshit, 45 is crap, 45 is anus, 30 is just worthless. Is there anything else I can get rid of? Chance to cause bleeding. Perchance to bleed. the junk. Yeah, 29, that's what I like to see. Ready for a new fresh adventure. Didn't mean to pick that up. Oh well. So where should we head now on our delicious boating journey? We could just, like, start clearing out this area. But yeah, let's do it. I'm sure that we'll find a marker or two up there. What we should do is take a marker to the crossroads and then roach our way up to this town. Or maybe I should just carry on, like, in the patch of sea that I was doing. I'm just, like, getting too distracted by the densest chunks of adventure. Maybe I should, fully clear off the area I'm doing first. Yeah, let's just clear out this side of the map first. Just to make sure it's all nice and done. Let's go to Kirim Hult, and then we will sail... I think we'll do this chunk. We'll ignore what's up here. We'll consider this part of this boat's territory. That's how we've got to do this. See? Methodical. Ah. Looks like both of the boats here are knackered. It's a bit annoying. God, imagine if there's a finite amount of boats in this game. Geralt, reverse, please. Thank you. Oh, there we go. The damage has just appeared on this boat. Tempted by this boat now, then. Or these ones. I'll travel left first and see if that's a better boat for us over there. See, in many ways, collecting these map objectives in Skellige is a lot like Revision. You just plot your course and then go at it at a nice gentle pace in the middle of a storm with lots of flying, screaming women trying to murder you. And here's Lily. She's decided that she's not satisfied at all with her current situation. She arbitrarily decided that now is the time for me to give you fuss. It's fine 10 minutes ago, but now it's unacceptable. Oh wait, I also need to meditate, don't I? Because I still have the fiend decoction. That's no good. I wondered why I looked so poisoned. We're nearly there. Oh, great grand journey. I wonder what that... destroyed edifice-looking thing is in the distance. Wonder if that'll ever become relevant. It must do. It looks like it's part of the... Maybe it's part of the island we're going to? I can't tell. Let me get my bearings. Okay, so I'm... Whatever landmass and cut... It's this landmass that I need to just scoot past. So we need to tuck ourselves around this island. We'll get the objective and then find this other boat. We'll meditate on land as we swap boats. I know. My plans are glorious, Lilith. Spoils of war. Ah, it looks like they've been clever here. And they've hidden their spoils of war underwater. Oh no, they've not. It's a chest. That's just general debris. Well, the spoils of war are still underwater, but not in the way I thought they were. I thought they were being held up by barrels. How dareth! You Smeagol bastards. Geralt, don't fire your crossbow for no reason. You're about to drown. We did it. So let's head to land for a well-deserved break. What's this? A random pile of gore? Nope, blood moss. Alright. Nothing like a bit of blood moss. And now the other boat is on the other island. Okay. I can see it. Get a bit more of this blood moss, why not? Treat ourselves. Hey, we just got a marker as well. Fabulous. The Pally Gap Coast. Fresh new boat, fresh new adventure. And our fresh new adventure will take us just to the west there. There we go. I don't know if it's the case that they are, but undamaged boats just feel a lot faster. need to head in a little bit more of a southerly direction to what appears to be a terrible shipwreck. Oh, they're good. Don't you dare damage my boat. I just got this new boat. I will not let you mess up this boat. Come on. Leave my boat alone. Spoils of war. An apple? Geralt, whatever you do, don't eat that. I'd like to drink my killer whale. There are yet more spoils to go. Well, now I'm the one who's been spoiled. Here it is. Come on. Come on. What's on this fella? Black magic doll. That probably explains how he died. Pure south now, I'd say. We're nearly done with this little loop. Hang on. Yeah, it is quicker just to go pure south. Thought maybe we could cheese going to a marker, but it is not worth it. Can I help you? No, thought not. What you've made me do, Lils. You've made me jump into the sea for no reason. Okay. So it's on the southerly end of this next landmass that we want to be. I think so. It's a bit tricky because there are lots of land masses, very clumpy. I think if we stay in this general area, we'll find what we're looking for. Yep, we just have to go down this narrow pass. That I hopefully won't destroy my boat in. Come on. I do kind of hate how Geralt controls. He's very slow and sticky and gummy and horrible. Just got a key for something. Ah, bears. Let's drink our stuff. Whoop! Beautiful. So look for this chest. There we go. Okay, anything else on this island while we're here? No, we're just going to have to sail out of this pass and then go all the way round. Geralt, back on the boat. Take the helm. Come on. Now reverse the boat. Okay, that's not quite what I had in mind, but it worked. Let's go. Better make sure I've actually gone around. I have. Which means if I keep going south, everything should work out. How did going south come to mean going wrong, by the way? Is there some famous historical event of travellers going to a southerly location and, like, dying or something that I don't know about? I mean, I'm sure there's many such stories like that, but any of them significant enough to cause that saying to exist? Is it something to do with Australia? We may never know. The knowledge could be lost to time. I didn't expect you to know. It was more of a rhetorical question. But thank you for trying. You're the best. And the Kvestrun mark is at the bottom of this landmass. Now, what's got me worried is that none of these look like good entryways for Geralt. I know what a slippy little toad he is, and he's not going to make it on any of these slopes. Give me a Skyrim horse, and sure, it's no problem. But as things stand, we're just going to have to keep going around. No, nothing good there. I'm going to end up doing a complete loop of this, aren't I? Nope. Geralt can't tackle any of this. Oh, here we go. He can at least manage this. Or can he? Yeah, he can. Good. Ba ba ba. Da 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 da. Geralt is running. Ba ba ba. And he has killed 2 bears. Guarded treasure, guarded by a Cyclops, which I seem to recall is easy peasy lemon squeezy. You bastard. I like how being frozen even slows down gravity for him. Wha! Wha! Whoa! Didn't like that. Oh, I need the Ogroid oil. What am I doing? I might have over-prepared for that, but preparation is fun.
Wind's howling.
It's been howling for days, Geralt. I don't know why you've only just chosen now to comment on it. Oh, hang on. We could very easily fall to our deaths if we don't really take... How... Geralt, get back to your boat, young man. How did we get this lost? Like, in some ways it's nice that they made this beautiful feral island just for one bit of guarded treasure. But in other ways, I feel like, much like in Warlords of Draenor, the art department had a much harder job than the content creation department. There was not a particularly fair or balanced allocation of labour there. And now I'm stuck, so just get down here without dying. And we'll sort it out the rest of the way. What would you like? What? Lily? Lily, come here. Or just run away. Okay, fine. Fine! On the boat, Gary. Don't just keep swimming into the side of the boat. There's no need for it. So where is next on our stretched thin adventures of fun? It is down right. But once we're done with this very sparse chunk, we can get to some denser seas. And then it'll be kicking off. There'll be siren battles every couple of minutes. And my crossbow, which is named Death from Above, will ironically continue to mete out death from below. But why is the crossbow called Death from Above? It's not like there are any situations where you can shoot it down at someone. You're either shooting it up at an enemy, or you're shooting it straight at an enemy. There are basically no points in this game where you're at a higher field than an enemy. Nor can you shoot the crossbow in the air such that it lands on an enemy from above. This crossbow is terribly named. Also, I don't think I've saved at all yet, which is so unlike me. There we go. My boat suddenly explodes. You've got to be ready for these things. It's also possible that I've been saving the entire time. But I'm just such a save monster that I don't even notice I'm doing it anymore. I would completely 100% accept that that is also happening. Okay. So the landmass I can see is not the exciting landmass of Happy Fun. It's the one behind this one. Let's get ready to scooch past it. Now, a big map thing there just popped up saying the Skellige Isles, Nava Isle. I wonder if that means we're going to get a map marker at some point. Certainly hope it means that, because we are a ways out. Alright, so what I'm looking for is in between all this guff over here, I think. Amidst the gubbins. There are some impressive looking ships here. Except, of course, there's no sail. That's usually important for a ship. Oh, a smuggler's cache. Fantastic. We need another killer whale before we go any further. There we are. Down you go, Gary. Oh, yes. Oh. Level 10. Wow. These are the weakest drowners we've seen in a while. I wonder if that means the game expected me to come here a lot sooner? Why would the game expect that? This is really far out of the way. we're here now for a lootin' tootin' good time. Wonderful. You've earned yourself a save, young man. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Save. Okay. The latest two do indeed say the 31st of May. I was worried that the game was trapped 2 days in the past. And now we're going... Alright, we're looping back up to these last two here. And then we're done with the stretched thin zone, and we're going to the dense juicy zone. Because if there's one thing that all things should be, it is dense and juicy. This direction? Is that another bit of random shrubbery floating in the distance? What's this all about then? What are the secrets? The secrets of the US. Unidentified shrubbery. Could this be the work of old Greg? Oh shit, I shouldn't have spoken his name. Here he comes! Don't play your love games with me, Greg. Oh! We're getting there. Geralt, you know what? While we're sailing, have a honeycomb piece. Oh, speaking of, I was looking in the WoW cookbook. There is like one for beef jerky, which I'm not sure I'd like anyway. I don't think I'd ever make that. But I thought I'd at least read about it, see what's involved. And one of these steps is legitimately, now that it's been in the oven for so and so hours, take it out, put it in a cold, dry place, and keep it there for a month. Until it's ready. Which, to me, seems like a little bit of a long time to wait to know if I've done it right or not. It also seems like the mad kind of scheme that Martin from Friday Night Dinner would do. So I don't think I'll be cooking the beef jerky at any point, unless you really, really want it. In which case, I'll find a way. I immediately thought of that. Soulmates! Mates of the Soul. And of course I've gone right past it. What other option was there, really? There we go. This is going to be the best damn smuggler's cache we've ever seen. There's not even any... Oh, I was about to say there's not even any enemies, but I've been proven wrong. Pop. Pop. Hey. Come back underwater. I love the sudden blast of battle music. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, then. That sound's just running away. Fine. Fine. If you don't want to face me, you don't have to. I won't hunt you down. Just don't change your mind and come after me later, because then I'll be annoyed. Oh, look at that. These sirens are just like Lily. Come underwater. Come here. What are you doing? What's that nonsense? And now we go up and a little bit left. And then we can step back on dry land for a bit, we can. Ho ho ho! Got my eyes on this minimap like a hawk. I bet I'm going to miss it somehow. But I need to check. Did I miss it? No. Okay. It's just that boats are slow. Fair enough. Fair enough, then. Oh, and the land was suddenly cast in darkness. Oh, it's because I passed that mountain. I'm not entirely sure that's how shadows work, but I'll allow it. Right, could this be the legendary, the fabled no enemy? No, it isn't. Okay. Geralt, don't miss. That's not part of the deal. Geralt. Oh, we don't need to go up for air. We can do this all in one go. We can. Just don't give up on your dreams, Geralt. Perfect. Ladies. And that one over there could just stay where it is. El Savo. So let's properly plan out our next order of business. So, yeah, we should take out this bit next, just 'cause it's bothering me. One way to do that be to head here, because that is where the nearest fast travel point is. Oh! Boat randomly got knackered by something that it usually just phases through. Makes sense, right? Also, why does Geralt grunt in pain whenever his boat hits something? Has he, like, become one with the boat? Is the boat his flesh now? Anything the boat feels, he can feel? If so, that's a rip-off of Death and Life of Schneider Rack. Oh, look. Monsters. There's monsters of some description on these isles. And I aim to see them gone. Can't even tell what monster that is. It's probably just a drowner. It looks quite troggish. God, can you believe we've been almost going for an hour? Time flies when you're very slowly sailing through the Skelligen Sea. So, I don't want to go here though, because that's a knackered boat. We'll go to Svorlag and accept the slightly, ever so slightly longer boat journey in exchange for a fresh boat. I'm happy to do that. Also, while we're here, does this smith... Nope, there's no merchant here. Okay. Suppose he's taking time to live his life or some stupid shit. Don't know when RPGs started getting in their heads that NPCs should have, like, proper schedules so it looks like they're living people with their own hopes and dreams populating the world. NPCs should exist entirely to suit my ends and nothing more. There's monsters here. I don't think we can handle all this. Oh, looks like there's a point here we've already been to. The kazoos have come. Any of you yuckos gonna fight me properly? Make sure I'm on course here. I am, in fact. Oh. So legend has it, if we keep going this way, we'll find something. The legends could be wrong. That's the funny thing about legends. No, they're probably correct, but... Whew. Good job, mate. Good job. You sure showed me. Alright, I reckon that this random ship in the middle of nowhere is our mark. Do you want to board the boat? Do you want to get on the boat? Hello. Oh, it's a smuggler's cache. Nice. So that is very blatantly a siren's nest on that ship, but for some reason, we're not interested in destroying that one. Oh, we suddenly have ambient music as well. Hurrah! Would have appreciated that for the last hour. Would have made this whole thing far less awkward. Are you doing your flying animation instead of your swimming animation? Don't think I didn't see that. Come on, come underwater. Thanks, pal. Yeah, listen to that. Actual music is just in the game now. They decided to put it in. Good new patch. I appreciate this. Worthy DLC. Now, next thing should be on this tiny islandette. Which is what I've decided a tiny island is called. There's a lot of crows that, well, not necessarily crows, probably seagulls or some bullshit, but if they are crows, then there could be a lesson. Could be ready to teach us a lesson. Echidnores. Random, you see that was a random corpse floating mid-air, that then fell into the water as soon as it knew I was looking. And people give Skyrim shit for its sky mammoths. These open world RPGs, they're all the same. Not one is free of sin. Hello, Echidna. Ta-ra then. There's the spoils underneath this ship. Somehow. But they can't be. There's naught but rock neath this. Unless we have to get into the ship somehow. But it doesn't seem possible to me. The things this game's asking me to do, it's perverse! To me, this game just seems like it was designed by a mad drunk. Come on, girl, down here. There we go. Spoils of war was just a few bits of junk in a cabinet. That war was not worth fighting, I can tell you that for free. Yeah, they're seagulls. Ugh, we need to get on and off this island as quickly as possible. Right, I do want to sort of turn this way. But there is a chance that the echidna corpses will cause my boat to explode into 1,000 pieces. Hidden treasure. I hear the telltale signs of ghouls and or... No? Are they all drowners? But they sounded so ghoulish. Well, in that case, it's time for Geralt to have some fun. Oh, I do like to slaughter my enemies. Oh, I do like to make my enemies die. Okay, so this hidden treasure could be anywhere. It could even be nowhere. I am nowhere. I am everywhere. I am the Watcher Unseen. Geralt. Aha, there it is. By Grabthar's hammer. What a treasure. Now just... I was going to say, now just one more up here, and then all the others. Okay, so should I A, annotate my book with some derivations and run the risk of getting it taken off me from having too much annotation, or B, only annotate with examples but run the risk of not knowing derivations? I am leaning towards B, but that could be because I am lazy. If there's a risk of it being taken off you, I would not take that risk. You don't need to take risks. You... And you're not going to believe a word coming out of my mouth right now, but I assure you that it is so true. But you are good enough, knowledgeable enough, and intelligent enough that you don't need to take risks with over-annotation. Your brain can handle more than you give it credit for. It will remember these derivations, and even if it doesn't, you won't need them to succeed.
Like that silver.
Also, someone who studies for 16 hours a day for literal months on end waives the right to call themselves lazy. You keep saying that, oh, you are lazy because you want to be doing fun things instead, but everyone wants to be doing fun things instead of work. I'm thinking more of last year when you almost died. Honey, trust me, you are doing enough. You are doing plenty. Don't need to worry about it or beat yourself up. And I'm not suggesting the 16 months a day for months on end as the ideal model. I'd be much happier with you doing what you're saying you're doing this year. That sounds a lot better. You don't have to be sorry, sweetheart. I love you. Alright, we're pretty much dead on course. Spoils of war. Oh. Well, Jesus Louise, it's a good thing we're basically on our way back home. Though sadly... What's the best way to do this? I think it's to touch down here. As much as it seems intuitive to loop around this way, because we get all these things, we can't get all these things, obviously, because of... because of the carry limit, so... Sad as it seems, we'll go back the non-profitable way. But yeah, in case it wasn't made clear in the resulting answer, I think you should do option B. Let me know if you want a bit more action in the stream, by the way. If you want me to break this up with something, because if not, I'm probably just going to be boating around all night. Get this out of the way. Awesome. Alright, we're making it to harbour. We're going to successfully do a trip with a non-knackered boat. Ahoy there, me laddies. Don't mind me, I just think it's a good idea to dive headfirst into super shallow water. It's the Witcher's way. So, I will tangle once again with the increasingly overburdened cache.
Don't eat so much. Why just spit it off? Because if you get hit in the stomach and lose hair, you get tangled in there. Ain't nothing, mate. Maybe he's looking to get hair on his shit.
I'm going to save it just in case the increased stuffing of this stash eventually crashes the game or something stupid. I'd just as soon, like... Maybe I should just start dropping this stuff. Like, I need to loot it in order to clear out the map, but... a lot of this stuff, you know, is going to fetch pennies from a merchant and otherwise just be worthless. Like, it's not going to sell for much gold, it's not going to have any rare materials in it. Maybe anything less than legendary I should start dropping. What do you think? Sorry to burden you with such a choice. I'm considering it. I'm thinking, no. If this were Diablo, or indeed Skyrim, how would I be treating this loot? And the answer is, I'd be dropping it all over the shop. You're probably like...
Another one stricken to see the gates.
Near out.
I don't know. I wanted to say you're not the best person to ask, considering how you're constantly... I was going to say, don't ask me if you've seen me walk across the entirety of Skyrim overburdened. Yeah, I was about to say that I was going to say you're probably not the best person to ask because of your own looting habits, but then you're not the best person to ask is going to come off as more judgmental than I want it to. Like, you're not the most balanced voice to ask, I don't know, but either way, I predicted this outcome, yeah. Yeah, walk across the entirety of Skyrim overburdened. Maybe that should just be the way. Or perhaps I will just indeed start following Diablo rules, and anything less than legendary, chuck it away. But yeah, that's what I'll do, and we'll see if it can, like, lead to any particularly more sturdy adventures, because there's a lot of sea left to go, and it's currently been very bitty. And if we let the journey be too bitty, you end up with nonsense like this, where I'm travelling for billions of hours to do one thing, so I might just start being a bit more ruthless about it. But yeah, my decision is made. I'm on the wrong side of this hill thing. Yeah, I'm just going to start ruthlessly chucking things. As would be the Diablo 3 way. I expect you never chucked anything when playing Diablo 3 either, but I guarantee if you play that game to its ridiculous endgame, which, I mean, why would you? It seems totally pointless. But if you did, you'd find yourself having to chuck things or else go back to the town every couple of seconds. Yeah, well, you can teleport to town. Why would you need to? because you would be teleporting to town so often, is the thing. Like, so often. Like, every... You know, you'd get back into the dungeon for 10 seconds, things would explode with loot, back to town you go. I don't mind that XP. See, this is why I love you so much. You've just got a unique take on things that I find so refreshing. Nah, you're the best. I mean, consciously, I don't know at what point I decided that you were the one for me. But subconsciously, I bet it was the first time I saw your Pokemon save and the realization that you were training all 493 Pokemon to level 100. Like, that's pretty special. That's pretty cool. That's wife material. Every time. Okay, so... Haha, and my 563 hours played. Yeah. For one save. And you were training things like... What makes it so beautiful, what makes it so wonderful, is you didn't even get to endgame first, and then just grind everything against really high-level endgame Pokemon. It's that you trained everything in level-appropriate zones, so that you were constantly doing the slowest possible grind. In fact, you weren't even doing it level-appropriate. You had, like, level 100s in really low-level zones, because... Yeah, you basically... For whatever reason that you had decided, you were not progressing one iota within the story until everything was level 100. And that's just amazing. I am actually doing that with wild Pokemon now too. See? That's why World of Warcraft is just perfect and has everything you need. But you should also play actual Pokemon this summer. I demand it. Because I love Pokemon battling you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Hang on, am I just... This is like a gothic horror, where I'm trying to get to this area, but I can't. Every single time I try, I find myself turning away from it. Sure, was that a sure to playing Pokemon with me? It better be. Alright, so we'll just go down for a little bit until we see a waypoint. Good. Promise I'll never use Alakazam again. Right, now we're at this waypoint. Is there any place closer I can get? There is not. So, I'm doing the wide loop around. Abandoned site. This seems like it could be a fast travel location if we clear it out. Hey there, monsters. Guess what I've got? Yummy, yummy! Fill my tummy with destruction and death. Strike me, why don't you? This will not stand. Bastards. Absolute mudwamples. I'll tell you what. Hoy there, girl. We were just hiding in the bushes waiting for someone to deal with this. Now our children can play with barrels once again. Hey, where'd all the corpses go? I want loot. There we go, good. I'm not letting this game cheat me out of loot.
What brings it?
Wouldn't mind.
Alright there, PC. Sounded a bit noisy. Ah, you're fine.
Farewell.
Don't know why I worry about you. Suppose there are some heavy weather effects going on in this game right now. Probably pushing you a little bit further than you're used to going.
Run, Roach.
Heavy weather, dense foliage. All sorts of things. Right, so what we want to do is we want to head up to this next town. Hope it turns into a fast travel point. Does Roach have infinite stamina now or something? Why does Roach have infinite stamina? I'm not complaining, but why? New marker! Fantastic. You beauties! Now, what do I want to do about this? We want to head into these spooky woods. Ugh. Alright, Roach. See, this is going to be a problem for you. Because you're the opposite of a Skyrim horse. As soon as things aren't flat, you don't want anything to do with it. God, I know I keep saying it, but I cannot wait for the better Tawny Owl. Like, please let this be an Arrakis cave. That would be amazing. Let this be a cave filled with Araki. Nope, level 31 ghost, alright. But hey, first high-level thing we've seen in Skellige. Good to know. Let's head up here. God, if this all ends up being high-level stuff, that'll in many ways be a blessing, because it means I will be able to go do Ugly Baby. But in many other ways, it will infuriate me. How come you can climb this all of a sudden, Geralt? You've never been this good at terrain before. Alas, whatever this is, it appears to be beneath us. Not in the fun, regal sort of way. Alright, what's the name of this town? Rogni. Undiscovered location near Rogni. Huh! Google, Google Predictive must have known. Anyway. 2 undiscovered locations near the bridge of Keertrolde and Rogni. Yep. I've managed to find the southernmost one, the cave with ghosts in it, yeah, but I can't seem to find the middle one and the top one. Does anyone know how to enter these? It's doing my tits in. Been running all over the mountains, but can't seem to find an entrance anywhere. Help, please. Response. You have to sail to the northern one, which is a cave only accessible by sea. The other one should be the back end of that cave, but it might be closed off for now as an important quest takes place there later. Okay, if an important quest takes place there later, that tells me that I just won't bother with that until later. So we'll go to this town here, hopefully get another marker there. And then we'll sail that northern sea, and if we start reaching a lot of high level things, it's ugly baby time. Oh, come on. Go, Geralt. You need a white Draffids, young man. What we got here? Ah, this is not high level stuff. Okay. What are gargoyles not like again? I've long since forgotten, because you don't find many gargoyles out here in the world. Are they ogroids? They won't be ogroids, surely. No. Relict? What's a gargoyle? It's not a vampire though. It should be because of the Dawnguard expansion. Is it Elementa? Yeah, it's Elementa. Cool. So it doesn't like Demetrian Bomb, but I hate that stuff. I'm never going to use it. So Elementa and Quen. Quellementa. Right. Potions. I just saw the Elementa oil, but immediately forgot what it looked like. Oh, it's this one. Yeah. And then... oh, there's a high level thing. Level 30 Ice Elemental. This could be the end of Geralt after all. So what's with this piddling level 13 gargoyle? Why is this here? Why have you bothered to turn up to the party? Eh? You know what? This might not be worth it. I kind of want to kill the gargoyles, just because they are in my level range. Loot those. And we will in fact leave this alone for now. And we didn't get a map marker, so we'll go back to Rogni and then Aurelia Harbour seems the best way. But it's nice to know there's some high level stuff waiting for me after all. And like I say, if all this stuff in the Northern Sea turns out to be out of my range, we get the ugly baby. Oh, Roach does not have infinite stamina anymore. Endriga. You're not Arakai, but maybe there are some near you? I've got to hope, right? Right, insectoid oil for starters. Right, we need a golden aureola for this. I would prefer all this poison to be healing me instead of hurting. Yeah? What? Come on, Geraldo. Oh, Geraldo. Now, I basically did that for no reason, just in the blind hope they drop Arrakis oil. But sadly, life does not work like that. How did we end up so far away from where we wanted to be?
Call that Vulcan.
Arilla. Arilla Gorilla, show me what you got. New quest, the Tower Out of Nowheres. I can't help but notice that that's a very high level quest. Yeah, it's level 30. Which suggests to me that this entire island is going to be out of my range. Let's go experiment. Let's find this thing at the bottom of the island. And then, of course, if the things on the land of this island are too much for us, I'm still going to check the waters around the island. Geralt, Roach,
Let's go.
whoever's to blame for this, just go. Just go. Just go, 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 go. Right, what level are these? Ah, level 13. You're nothing. Hidden treasure. Well, I meant to use my crossbow, but that's one cool way to get them at this guy, I guess. But Yeah, maybe that's how I'll do it from now on. Cargo list. 4 barrels of salted herring, 8 barrels of drinking water, 3 barrels of vodka, 5 barrels of whale blubber, 4 bales of fur and rabbit pelts, 1 chest of various treasures, worth a sum total of 1,000 Nilfgaardian florins. The chest is sealed. If the seal is found to be broken upon delivery, no payment shall be issued. Let's go. Afraid that this will break the seal, but they'll hopefully forgive me. Okay, so that was more or less a success. Let's check out the top of the island. I just want to go that way, Geralt. That way, you stupid tank piece of shit. And I mean tank as in the way he turns and controls and is just a big lumbering mess.
Come on, Roach.
Both in Draegrs, a bear. Like, I did see some Arrakis, right? But they were like level 32, and that's not fair. I want my Tawny Owl before that. Trail to Yingvar's Fang. Oh, a new marker.
Hey there.
Fantastic. Hey there, rabid rock trot. Ow! That was very rude, and I'm going to have to show you the error of your ways. Just as soon as I remember what Ogroid oil looks like. Why are you scared, Roach? I obviously have this under control.
Piece of filth.
I guess in a departure from usual logic, the back is the protected part. Guess that makes sense. That is the place where all the rock is. Either way, he's poisoned now by my oils, so he should be going down eventually. Should also just Igni him. I think it's got a cave troll liver. I think I'm going to only do notes on this unit and then stop for the night. That is a good plan, sweetheart. Hurrah. I'm going to meditate. I'm running out of things that I use quite a lot. It's not like I'm hurting for the ways to rejuvenate them. Now, what am I looking at here, game? Because the map tells of a crossroads. But my own two eyes do not tell of a crossroads. Is this what you're getting at? Because it's a terrible way to convey it. Oh, and now that I'm in combat, Geralt's forgotten how to climb. So a level 7 Harpy gets to do whatever it wants. Yay. Come on, Geralt. Anus. Oh look, I'm actually firing at things from above. That finally came full circle.
Damn, you're ugly.
And annoying. Right. When in doubt, bombs. Don't... Geralt! You're playing with fire, young man. Save it, because I don't trust myself to not go into combat halfway through, so Geralt forgets how to jump.
Ugly bastard.
Well, see ya. Are you back? Impressive how you can still scream even as your head is sailing away. Yeah, well, don't bother shooting them out the sky when there's no good place for them to land. Just wait for them to lunge. And show them what fools they are. Oh, Geralt, you're a fool. What am I doing? Is this for something? Yeah, it better be leading to this map marker. Uh-oh. He lived. He made it. So much dwarven spirit. Alright, what's this all about? Ballad of Torgir the Red. Hark, I shall sing you a tale of a Jarl brave and true, a warrior bold, friend to his people and to his foes' wrath unrolled. Like a sturdy ship his courage never leaked, mighty was Jarl Torgir of Clan Terseach. For a man so grand the isles held plunder too few, so up Alba's shining waters he sailed with his crew. Arriving at the city of Golden Tower's walls, he razed, ravished and roared and shook the emperor's halls. But Nilfgaard knows to suture strife with coin, and so out cutthroats crept, the Jarl in battle to join. Lured by the fattened Nilfgaardian purse, to Skellig assailed bandits, villains and worse. Girded for battle, the Jarl stood in his fort, yet Nilfs knew no more honour than a demon or chort. A catapult they brought against the Jarl's mighty keep, the walls crumbled, burying his warriors deep. An ocean of rubble swallowed men a great many, here we name but a few of that noble company. The Pilgrim Tor, Stig of Dovre born, slumbering Sigvard, and the Witcher Gerd, to the last the Jarl's faithful guard. Rest of ballad illegible. Unlike the beginning, which was just unintelligible. It's a wraith. Oh no, what am I gonna do? apply Spectre Oil. That's what I'm going to do. I love moon dust at you. How's that make you feel? And one for you. I just threw a moon dust at you. You can't do that anymore. That's against the rules. That's an absolute barstool. Okay, we fell. That was an interesting noise. What have we gotten ourselves into here, though? A level 20 Wraith. That'd be a nice surprise for anyone who'd gotten used to the level 7 ones above. Oh, a new one. Just in case you missed the first one. I need to have another look at my decoctions, by the way. The 5% crit one isn't as useful after Killing Spree. And I don't like the way the Succubus one is so vague about what it does and how quickly it does it, so I'm on the hunt for a new one. Algul's a maybe. Wyverns a maybe. I used Wyverns before. Yeah, don't like that one. It would encourage me to meditate less, and I don't want to meditate less. Wraith could be a safe choice. That could be. Sorry, I know I'm being super boring now, but I'm just, you know, curious. Actually, Ekimara, just a nice way to leech back the vitality that gets chipped away in battle. Could be fun. Stop me from having to eat so many honeycombs. Oh, is that all that was here? Just 2 wraiths? Ah. Let's see what's up this way. Well, I've ended up somewhere. Bunch of Ursine armour, is that? The Ballad of Witcher Gerd. Righteous and brave, of death never scared. Such a man we had in the Witcher Gerd. Pursued by foul foes, with intentions most vile, he made a last stand on Ardskellig's fair isle, fighting all the while. He arrived on her shores midst sobs and bawls. Help, a dragon yon elven ruins crawls. Hefting his sword, in an expert grasp, he set off at once and slew the winged asp, smiling as it drew its last gasp. But fierce as fiends his foes followed in his path, hounding his footsteps, hearts brim, full of wrath. At night they attacked, using darkness as shield, to no avail. Soon their own lives they did yield, by which his hand was much blood spieled. 'Tis a witcher's right nature to guard men from beasts, and so Gerd's silver sword did not rust in its sheath. Instead, to Clan Tursek from sirens defend, he forthwith to the caverns of Melusine did mend, and he took the first step towards his end. Fragment missing. Jarl Tolga returned and exclaimed with pride, "Fortunate he who has friends at his side. Proud is the Jarl who can quit his home keep, and find in his absence no dangers did creep. And Witcher saved all from death's deadly sleep." Fragment missing. And then, the Chronicles of Clan Tursek. Jarl and Witcherfast found common tongue, and soon we were venturing on hunts together and hosting feasts at which there was no end to laughter nor bluster. Illegible. Then Jarl Torgir told Gerd of the hideous Striga which prowled the ruins of Etnir, desecrating that once proud fortress, which in happier times had stood a steadfast guardian of the northern expanses of Ard Skellig. The Jarl's lament moved the Witcher, who announced he would slay said beast. Yet Witcher Gerd was a craftsman ever diligent and true, and so explained he first had to complete a prior contract and rid a cave on Spigirog of sirens. Illegible. And so the Jarl gave Gerd a full pouch of coin and the services of Olven, Orc's son, as a guide to take him safely to Spigirog and, if the danger grew fierce, to fight the sirens at the Witcher's side. His heart filled with gratitude, Gerd entrusted an armour diagram to the Jarl, one he had long carried and held most dear, as a token of his sincere intent to return as soon as he had finished his allotted task. So that's base level Ursine armour. So, ooh, new... Yep, alright, we've got a scavenger hunt that looks like... Yeah, level 20, we can do this. So I can absolutely craft a new set of armour. It's probably not necessarily going to be better than what I've already got, but I need to make it. Hey there, Wraith. You're just going to hang out there like a dingus? Okay. The ultimate! I'm seeing triple! 9 wraiths! Alright, well that was very exciting, and now we can head on our merry way. Was that the question mark? No, it wasn't even the question mark. We just sort of found that by accident. Coolio. Geralt! How are we supposed to do this? Biggest run jump in the planet? Not really. Alright, what's this called? Arilla Harbour. Undiscovered location above Arilla Harbour. Undiscovered location above Arilla Harbour. Wish I had a guide. That's what I wish. Google's telling me nothing about this one. Alright, could be that we do this. There we go. No, no, Geralt, please. Don't make Witcher 3 worse than Guild Wars 2. No one wants that. In fact, the current gameplay is very Guild Wars 2-esque, isn't it? I'm just running around a map until every little bit is filled in. Go, 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 go! Yeah, getting random shit. Have to say, I'm gonna do it. Obviously, occasionally seeing glimpses of lore. You're quite right, but
A place of power should draw from it.
I mean, at least places of power are good. But yeah, I'm gonna do it all. No problem with that. But I don't like this. This is not like good video game-ness. Don't know what a Trial of Dexterity token is, but like the fucking jumping puzzles in Guild Wars 2. They are a trial, indeed. Just as this is apparently a trial of dexterity. But what was I going to say? Yeah, I feel like they didn't intend for you to explore all of them, but if that's the case, don't put them all on the map where I can see them. Like, be Skyrim about it and never put them on the map until you get close. And even then. So it just says item needed for quest, doesn't say which one. So I'm assuming that I was supposed to do this for a quest later on, and I've just already done it. Which is classic me. Anyway, let's see what I can do with this ability point I just got. You know what I would like in Skyrim, though? Tell me. The ability to buy map portions that reveal locations. That would be lush. I'd be happy with that as well. Because then it would be my choice. Yeah, so you can decide if you want to go exploring a whole chunk of map. Exactly. I would gladly be into that. And then you don't miss anything. Right, so now let's check out this location. I wonder if there's like a mod that adds that sort of thing. There must be, right? There are mods for far more esoteric things than that.
Killed a giant, sure, but now just sparks about seducing the lasses.
I hope so. I'll have a good look before my next playthrough. Me too.
This here's a calm village.
This innkeeper probably is someone with whom I can play Gwent.
Greetings, stranger. Have a drink with us.
What are you off?
Oh, he actually sells some Gwent cards. I'll take the Arrakis, if only it was an actual Arrakis, huh? Werewolf. Another Scorch. Not bad. Double Skirmisher. Redanian Herbal is what I need now. I mean, I'm glad there's so much Cherry Cordial all of a sudden. But there's so much of it that now Herbal. Yeah, but like 90% of existing mods are for waifus or sex slaves you can brutalize, or both. There is that, but when you consider just how many mods that is, that still leaves a lot of hope that the other 10% might have that. Ah, gamers are fucking horrid. Let's play Gwent.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Alright, well, I can't improve on... I can't improve on perfection, so let's just get in there. Ah, we're both playing Foltest the Siege Master. Very intriguing. Alright, I don't want the Biting Frost. I don't want the Impenetrable Fog. Good start. Shame I got no spies. You always want some spies. I can tell you that for free. Alright, Cyrilla Bobilla. Get in there and kill her. Alright, these guys are safe from Scorch, thanks to that fella. Upping this... Well, now I'm definitely safe from Scorch, whatever I want to do. And I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to use this horn. Well, now I don't. Your opponent passed! I might lose, TBH. This horn is useless in my hand. I don't actually have that much power. It's Triss Berry Mold. At least he was pretty eager with that Scorch. It came very quickly. At the same time, I'm screwed. So 4 cards, and he doesn't have to get that much more power. You would play your spy after I play this, wouldn't you? God, shit, fuck. Did not see that coming. Still, maybe I've got this. 2 cards, 15 power. Can you get 15 power in 2 cards? I'm glad I played the horn where I did. It's at least helped me out a lot. Wow, I actually won. So what's my free card, buddy? Necker! Excuse me, lads. Right, now I need to find this smith, because if nothing else, I'll need to play Gwent with him as well. Where is this smith? He doesn't exist. Oh, no, he's there. He just... The minimap is shit. And he doesn't want to play with me. Fine. If you're not up at 5 in the morning, it's your own business. Everyone else is. Everyone else is enjoying that fresh morning air. You're missing out. The air feels and smells delicious super early in the morning. Why, I would still take early morning strolls in the woods if I didn't keep reading so many local news stories about people stabbed or beaten in them. Like, honestly, going outdoors, it's a nice idea in theory, but it does seem to be where most of the people are stabbed and beaten. And yet I never see any police cars out and about. Well, you know, why would the police bother turning up after people are stabbed and beaten? We had to call the police a few times when I worked at the spa, and their response to everything was always, whatever. Come round, maybe. If we'll just about be bothered. And very rarely could they just about be bothered. And that's why everything got stolen. And I guess that's why eventually the shop was robbed at Machete Point. And 2 poor cashiers, only 2, the only 2 in the shop that night, had to just hope they didn't get murdered by a machete, which is quite a stressful situation that they didn't get time off for after. And the spa wonders why it has a high turnover rate. Yeah, Sharon and her cronies are actual monsters. They sure are. I never did accept their friend requests on Facebook, and I never will.
Harpies got their nest here.
Oh. I didn't know they tried to add you off FB. Yes! Back when I still worked at the spa, actually, so years ago now. But probably so they could ask you to do the odd shift. I mean, yeah. That's why Supervisor Dan 1 said, I never ever accept friend requests from people I work for. At least not until I've quit that job. LOL, whatever gyro. Hello, whatever gyro. I do not recognize your name. Who's yous? If you're someone I don't know, then hello! Let's go for these bottom 3 down here. Hey, what's up? I'll tell you what's up. Just stumbled upon the stream. Well, you're in for a treat, because you see all these question marks? They're all gonna be mine. I swear to God. I don't have co-workers in FB either. It's a good way to go through life. Cause they's all pricks. Smuggler's cash. Do I detect a siren or two? Or could it even be drowners? The possibilities are actually endless. It's drowners today. A rare treat. Have you completed the game previously? No, I have not. This is my first and probably only playthrough, so I want to make it as thorough as possible. Next stop. Just to the right there. Get the sail in the way of the sun so we don't all die of blindness. Fucking drowners are horrible when you are low level. I mean, maybe to some people, but to me they were merely terrible. And that's skill. You can't buy that. Ah, it's our old pals, the sirens again. I need a killer whale. Beautiful. A crisp, clean, and precise job. Oh god, no. Ah! Thanks for the follow, whatever, Gyro. You're a superstar. No. Ah! Don't embarrass me in front of my new follower. Geralt. I can't help but notice, Geralt, that you're not getting your crossbow out. That is an important video game mechanic for this particular bit of combat. I'd rather you didn't suddenly forget how to do it. LeMayo. Gotta love the term LeMayo. It is the term that survived. In the early aughts, LeMayo and Ruffle were on equal footing, but LeMayo won the war in the end. And now you don't see people ruffling anymore. Come on, Gary. I should do this scavenger hunt as well at some point. I completely forgot about it. Also, don't take the piss boat. You can go faster than that. Careful, boat. If you so much as graze that barrel, you could explode. Could this be the rare and beautiful enemy-less smuggler's cache? I think it is. Oh no, they're just all up there. They haven't spotted me yet because I'm a stealth master. Somehow. Alright, south. I'm not going to lie to you, whatever, Gyro. It's quite a low energy stream today. Because there's a whole lot of sailing to be done. But it's got to get done. First time using desktop switch, I'm usually on mobile. How do you give bits on desktop? I have no idea, and I also don't know if I can even receive bits. Do you need to be an associate to receive bits, or can anyone receive bits? It could be... The reason there's no bit icon could be that I just literally am not allowed bits. I mean, I super appreciate the sentiment, but I don't think Twitch is willing to give money to the likes of me. Because I'm just a lone freak sailing in Skellige. For years on end, dickheads. They're my bits, I'll do what I want with them. Tell you what, just for you, I'm going to Google this right now. Can you give bits to a Twitch streamer who is not an associate? Cheering shows you support for the partner or affiliates. Yeah. I think if I'm not an affiliate, which is apparently what it's called, not associate. If I'm not an affiliate, I do not get bits. But still, I appreciate the spirit of your bits, and I graciously accept your intended bits. Elitist, I know. It's elitist, it's toxic, it makes me feel worse than that bandit probably feels right about now. But maybe, just maybe, if I sail Skellige for long enough and find enough smugglers' caches, I can get the bits. You've just got to hope. Where the hell am I going now? Ooh, let's go to that tiny island just to get those two out of the way. I think to become an affiliate, you need to get like 50 followers in 1 month. I've currently managed 38 followers in the span of about 2 years. So, any day now, I'd say. Any day. Better than 0. Oh, exactly. I am not complaining for 1 second. I am happy to just sail away with whomever wants to watch. Do you do any YouTube content? I used to do Let's Plays, but now I'm doing this instead. So all I've got on YouTube is just the VODs of this. And also kill videos for World of Warcraft Mythic bosses. I'm currently progressing Mythic Argus. Oh my god, the sirens! You will not wreck my boat while I'm this far out to sea. That siren got bored. I have a video podcast and I've been dipping into Let's Plays, but it's easier said than done. It is. It's weird, really, but somehow, for some reason, Let's Playing on YouTube is just way more of a task than just playing a computer game. You'd think it'd be as easy as turn webcam on, turn microphone on, push record button, and then just do what you'd normally do. But for some reason, it just is not. At least with Twitch, I feel I can more or less get away with just casually sailing for days on end, not really saying much of anything. And on Twitch, like, I can be silent for a lot of the times, but then when someone like you shows up, bam, conversation, it happens. Whereas when you're doing YouTube Let's Plays, you have to sort of manically talk to yourself for a very long period of time. Goddamned Rad Brad taking all the views. I do not know who Rad Brad is, but I'll bet he's not as rad as he claims. No offense to the man, I know nothing of him, but that's just my inkling. If you've got to tell people that you're rad, you're probably not rad. He isn't. Knew it. Knew it! You start beef with him, try to get some viewers. That's not the kind of viewership I'd want anyway. I'm happy to do sort of relaxing streams. I think the internet has enough shouty, dramatic channels that there's room for the likes of us simple sailors. What kind of games are you Let's Playing? You say that now, but when you start getting that Twitch affiliation, the fame will get to you. It might. It might. I played Far Cry and South Park. Oh. Nice. Geralt, I don't know why you've forgotten that sprinting is a thing, but please remember. There we are. Well, if you're only two... Oh.
What now, you piece of milk?
But I was thinking about Witcher because it's so epic to get loads of hours. Absolutely do it. In fact, just for completion's sake, you should definitely start with Witcher 1. Do the whole series. That's what I did. I started streaming with Witcher 1 first. It was hilarious. It was great. And of course, I'm sure you don't need me to tell you this, just some rando blando, but don't worry about views. Just sail away and see what happens. Because even if nothing happens, you'll have a lot of fun. And even if only a handful of people watch, those handful of people will also have a lot of fun. You should be a guest on my podcast, man. You're pretty cool. What's your podcast about? What does it talk about? I might not have that many insights to give. Also, it's my deepest regret to inform you that our next thing is quite a long way away. So get ready for a long, uninterrupted bout of sailing. Whatever. The gimmick is, the guest picks the topic. Oh god. That sounds ripe for abuse. Not that I'd do such a thing. I will check that out after the stream. I might even like, comment and subscribe. But no promises. But I might. Please do, LOL. Okay, maybe I will. How are we doing? Oh god, we're about halfway there. Where are you streaming from? You mean software-wise or physically in the world? I have an Australian accent? No, I'm English. I am streaming from England as an English person who's never been told they sound Australian before, but that's amazing. Don't be sorry, it's great. Right, mates, welcome to me stream. Today I'll be sailing across the Skellige Royals. I'm in the south. I don't know anything about the world. Ruffle the mail. The south of England or the south of the planet? I need to know now. I need to know if we're on the same page. Ah, Texas, Dallas. God, what time is it for you? Because that's like America, that is. Oh. Fair dues. Wait. I'm nowhere near. I just assumed I'd reached my destination because of sirens. Back on the boat, Geralt. Now, we got bothered by some Shailers there, Geralt. But you Ripper, you took 'em out. Found a smuggler's cache. Bonza! It's time to go down under. Underwater, that is. Oh no, he's forgotten how to dive again. Why does he always do this? This stupid fucking game. That was a great German accent you did earlier. I don't know if you're trolling or if I did at some point pop out a German accent without noticing. That does sound like something I might do. But if I did, it wouldn't be great. It'd be like, shit. But that's half the fun. Right, well, get ready to experience one of the great joys of Witcher 3. You might have experienced it yourself if you played this game. And it's Geralt forgets how to do basic abilities, you need to reload it. The joke is, I don't know the difference between Australian and German. Fair enough. Sorry that I was too dense and or slow to figure that one out. What are you doing, chests? Phasing out of reality. I didn't know that, like, an aspect of Texas is that you didn't know accents. All I know about Texas is that everything's bigger there, and everyone has a swimming pool in the shape of Texas. Those are the two Texas facts that I have. And we all have truck nuts. See, I don't even know what that is, but could because I'm a loser nerd who's not gone outside for over 15 years. Now I'm very far away from anything. That's the thing. Should we do it? Should we just sail all... No. Because that island has a fast travel point, I'm sure of it. So we'll dock here. Run all the way there. Oh, well, we'll go to the harbour here. That makes more sense. Oh, no. My boat's going to get fucked up. So it's a bit of a way, sadly, to the next fast travel point, but that's the price you pay. The price you pay for completion. I've heard a lot of people skip the undiscovered locations in Skellige because they're so annoying, but those people are all cowards. They are metallic nuts that you hang under your truck because apparently trucks are penises now. I don't know, I didn't invent it. That is the single most believable and least surprising thing I've ever heard. The sirens. They are causing problems. And that's the most I'm going to attempt a German accent before things go terribly wrong. Speaking of, don't crash the boat. There we are. hinders fjall. We're nearly there. We've almost done it. Also, Texans brag about defeating the British, but then they forget that they tried to secede and got their asses handed to them. Can't have it both ways. It's America, you can have it as many ways you want. That's freedom, right? Yeah, that's true. I kind of wish I hadn't Googled truck nuts.
How can I be of service? In time.
Rookie mistake, sweetheart. You never Google the terrible thing that people are talking about. Alright, this armor doesn't have much, because I've already cleaned them out, but... hey. I get enough gold from him to buy my own truck nuts. Y'all got cool weddings, though.
So long.
I don't know if this is a reference to the royal wedding you just had, or if you just think that English people in general have good weddings. Fair enough on either count. Royal wedding reference, yeah. I mean,
This place could use a sweeping.
poor Prince Harry. Poor Prince Harry. No groom on their wedding day deserves David Beckham turning up to their wedding looking like that. That was harsh. That was some backhanded treachery if ever I saw it. Right, sorry, wolves. I'm a bit of an animal lover, so I don't want to do this. I'll make it quick. But you know what? I'll drink a Thunderbolt, make it as quick as possible, yeah?
Not good.
Maybe I've come into this with the wrong energy. Oh no, they are. They're in fact falling. What's your favourite football club, aka soccer? Right, now. I, personally, am not much of a football fan, but the entire rest of my family loves Manchester United. Like, absolutely die-hard Manchester United fans to the grave. So, you know, like how if your family's Catholic, but you're not particularly religious, but you just call yourself Catholic anyway? I'm gonna have to call myself a Man U fan just because of that. Knew it. Well. I guess Man U are just that good. That it's just a given that any person you speak to will love him. Hello there, random Intriga worker who thought they could fly, turned out they couldn't. Give me the loot. Njal. I thought one of your uncles was cast out of the family home for supporting Liverpool. Maybe that's Keith. That could be Keith. Yeah. Maybe Keith likes Liverpool, and maybe he was literally thrown out. That sounds like something that could have happened very easily, actually, now that I think of it. Anyway, Njal, we hid the treasure and hid it good. No one's going to find it, not in a million years. Writing exactly where and how would be plain foolish, so let's just say it's high time you return to your old Puffin hunting grounds. Soon as you join us, we sail to the continent. We gotta to hurry. We gotta to hurry! We got to go to the continent! They say Yori swore to the gods he wouldn't rest till he's found us. Flayed us and took back his treasure. Hypocrite bastard! He could have split it evenly like we first agreed, but no, he wanted to cheat us and then got what was coming to him. Fucking weasel. Vrog. P.S. When you get here, keep your sword at the ready. Those are dangerous waters. Alright. Hang on. Hidden the depths. I pressed R, but it did not swap me over. Annoyingly. So where's hidden in the depths? Hidden in the depths. The quest we're looking for is hidden in the depths. Hidden in the depths, it isn't there. Oh! Okay. I must have found whatever's hidden in the depths beforehand. That's funny. Yeah, no, I mean, the thing about my family is that... So we're English, but technically, if you go back far enough, we're Irish. I'm at work and I gotta go home. Alright, well don't worry, because I was only going to stream for another 15 minutes anyway, and basically all I'm doing is sailing. It's been lovely chatting to you. Thank you for the follow. Hope to see you again. I won't be streaming later on today, probably, unless you get here faster than 15 minutes. But I do tend to stream every now and then. Quite frequently, several times a week. Well, hope to see you again. If I ever make affiliates, I'll be waiting for those bits. Alright, mate. Have a good cheerio down under. Pip pip. Will do. Auf Wiedersehen. The opposite of howdy, y'all. I don't know how do Texans say goodbye. Maybe they just say goodbye, but that's no fun. Maybe they just shoot guns into the air and go, yeehaw!
Plenty of fish to fill our nets.
Place of power.
See ya!
Draw from it.
You know, it's actually gotten to the point now that I feel I have too many ability points. Right? Because I'm full to bursting. Not going to get these 2 skills for a while. But I might as well start speccing into Hunter Instinct, I guess. Oh yeah, the crit chance and the crit damage, that's just going to be... It's going to be pretty beautiful. Maybe I should get rid of something for it. Heightened Tolerance, kind of important. Frenzy, I like it too much. Poisoned Blades, we've discovered that it has worth. Acquired Tolerance, very important to my build. Efficiency, I'm having a lot of fun with the bomb spam. It's kind of hilarious. Blade oils do not wear off is one we could get rid of. Yeah, let's get rid of blade oils do not wear off, because it's, you know, it's no big deal just to refresh my oils. Plus I'm killing things so quickly these days that it's not even an issue. So... Oh no! That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Whew, we did it. can I make another greater green thing yet? We should check. Oh, I think I can. Hey, how come that one's better? Eh? We may never know. We may never know. But it is. So, honey, if you're still here, I've got 12 minutes. 12 minutes to prove myself. Because it has 3 green traits next to it instead of 2. Oh my god, you're right. Shitballs, I didn't know that's how that worked. No! Why am I so bad at this? Meh. 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 Oh. We made it. We made it. Hallelujah. Thank you for pointing that out to me, sweetheart. I didn't even notice that's how that worked. So, as I was saying, 12 minutes to prove myself. Let's see if we can clear out this whole island. I mean, I'm going to run out of carry weight in just a second anyway. That's going to ruin all my plans, but let's just dare to dream. Also, I saw your comment much earlier, before our good friend the Texan showed up, where you were making up the quote, "Huh, can't reach him on the phone, better harass him online." Which reminded me of the time I specifically got told off by Sharon for turning my phone off at home. They were like, "Stop doing that, we need to have a way to reach you." Right, first of all, do I have the right oil? I don't think we do. I think I'm still on Spectre. How can we expect to poison him if we don't have the right oil? Oh shit, I'm bad at this. Oh my god. Well, he is at least poisoned, so now his death is inevitable. Tell you what though, phones are just misery machines. If it weren't for the need to call you, I don't know if I'd even own one. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, they're just kinda horrid. Come on, Roach. Don't go being a swat now.
Watch where you step.
My phone is literally just a portal to interacting with my clients. Yeah, that does sound pretty bad. For me, it's currently portal to interact with you, which is great. And then to be interacted at by the entire fucking world, apparently. By every shitty 2-bit business going.
That's it, Roach.
Every terrible, disgusting call centre. Oh, but then it lets me listen to Spotify in my car. If I could force those things, that would be awesome.
Move it.
Indeed, well, yeah, if I could always talk to you and make sure that you're safe and okay. And not have to listen to my goddamn ringtone. Heralding yet another number I've never heard of. Who wants to inform me that there is a virus on my computer? I must go to it right now and follow these steps. It's like, fuck off, you. And no, I've never had PPI. I never will. Someone's screaming to death. I'll go deal with this. But yeah, no, like, honestly, I'm not equipped to survive in the world. The phone ringing gives me anxiety. The door knocking gives me anxiety. Just everything.
I've not seen you here before. What do they call you?
Geralt of Rivia.
I'm Jutta Undimmen.
I just need to be here.
No man's been found who could best me.
And for you to hug me.
Will you fight me?
You? I've defeated Pharaoh's most famous warriors. Men so worthy of respect I don't dare mention their names. And who is Geralt of Rivia?
Someone you haven't defeated.
Maybe you're not worthy of my time. You performed any great feats? 'Cause I don't believe I've heard.
What kind of feats you have in mind?
If I'm to fight a witcher, I could use a fitting sword. At the sea's bottom, not far from the shore, lies the wreck of Horned Hoskel's longship. And amidst the wreck lies Hoskel's sword, which legend claims cannot be chipped. Bring it to me, and I'll fight you.
Good, I'll give it a shot. See you soon.
I truly wonder if you will. Farewell.
Well, I've got 5 minutes to literally prove
Yes,
myself.
right?
What you can spare me is your lips, Sven. Enough of this talk.
Another handy feature of my phone, I guess, is that I can listen to Team 4 Star late at night, which, much like turning on the radio for a dog, prevents me from feeling too alone in the dark. A monster den. Please let it be an Arrakis den. Just a den of big, juicy, defeatable Arrakises. You don't have to be sorry, I'm just like a loser. Absolute dweebazoid. I have no Tawny Owl, and I have a million ways to refresh my stock, so let's just meditate. So while we're here, let's immediately chug that new decoction I was trying out, the one that gives me some health. Ekimara. Might as well drink 2, just for the extra vitality as well. So what do I want to be my second? I could go for Wyvern again, but I feel like I take damage a lot these days because I'm just being more and more reckless. Adrenaline points generating quickly is kind of helpful now that I have an ability which depends on me having full 50% increased damage, Warthog. Okay. So if I combine the thing that allows me to regenerate vitality and the thing that allows me to damage at full vitality, I think I've got a combo going there. So Ekimara and Warthog are my new best friends. Oh, Feline Silver Sword Mastercrafted. Hey, first Mastercrafted recipe though. Probably won't be able to use it till I'm like level 40, but, you know, it's something. Also, in what sense is this a monster den? There were no monsters here. Fancy, indeed. Alright, 3 minutes left on the stream. What are we doing in 3 minutes? Let's go to that undiscovered location. And then we can actually explore the whole island like I said I would. And then the next stream, which I believe is tomorrow, because I said I wasn't counting the boost run
Faster.
as a day that doesn't accrue stream hours, because the boost run does not last that long. So yeah, I've got 3 more hours streaming tomorrow, at which point we'll do that quest, earn that woman's respect, and then fight her. And I wonder how good I'll be against her, because I remember that other sword fighty lady, the Nilfgaardian one, the twin, she kicked my ass on that quest. But that was before I had truly learned the arts of one-on-one combat from the Tailor. Like, I know far more about parrying now than I did back then. Geralt, do not fall to your death. You absolute weenie. Alright, you call yourself a monster den. You'd better have some monsters. I know the harpies outside don't count. Punch the harpy, Geralt, or get your sword out. That's an idea. Now, I didn't need to throw that bomb at the harpy. I could have just used my crossbow, but the bomb felt cooler. It made more of a statement. I've got 30 seconds left to explore this den. Given the state of the other den, that could well be possible. What's this? I can hear skittery things. Does that mean Arrakuses? Please let it mean Arrakuses. Lantern Jobby? Oh, you might be right. It didn't show up as a haunting location, but when has this game ever been consistent about anything? Nah. Okay, I am going a little bit over time here now, but I just want to see if there are any Arrakuses. Like, as soon as I see something that's not an Arrakus, the stream ends. Obviously there's some kind of puzzle here in which I need to get things facing a certain way, but I have no clues and no context. Don't be sorry, it was a good thought. Alright, that one has started glowing. Does that mean that a tingly effect appears on the ones that are facing the right way? Just keep turning this one and see what happens. No glowy. That one started glowing. Okay. Okay, please be full of Arrakus, and may they all have venom. Oh, fuck off.
Winds howling.
Don't like this game. This game needs to learn what a monster den is. Honestly, I know people... The conventional wisdom is that Witcher 3 is the best open world RPG, and things like Skyrim cannot compare. But when it comes to dungeons and fun caves, Skyrim shits all over this game. All day, every day. Just absolute diarrhea sprays in its eye. But that is the end of the stream for today. But obviously, I'll see you in like 5 seconds. And I'm going to insist that you take the rest of the night to chill out. See you soon.